So we're back in the saddle here. The sun's trying to poke out. You see a little bit of blue there, a little bit of sun. Makes the colors pop a little bit more here. So just heading our way to the west here. And again, this is the Blackwater River. Our next little, got a couple of points of interest that are coming up very shortly. Here you can see lots of pieces of tie scattered all over the place. Poplars look really neat here. So here again, you can see that it appears that they've dug gravel out. Again, being close to the lake here, you see a little bit of a till ridge here. Oh, almost forgot to show you that. So kind of a neat little find here. So this is an insulator, but this is a ceramic one that was used for the power lines. And so there used to be a power line that used to parallel the railway grade. There used to be power line on the south side of the railway grade. On the north side there was the telegraph line. And so here we have the box for the fiber optic line that runs alongside the grade. And so you can see the mileage for it. And so that's 51.95 on the Kinghorn. And so again, in order to calculate the original lines, what we have to do is subtract 49.7. And so that becomes, I believe, 2.25 miles on the Dorion, on the Nipigon and Dorion subdivision. All right, so over here, we actually have a road. So this is Cedar Shores Road, and we actually have a resort here. And so this is Cedar Shores Resort. You can see the cabins over there. And then over here, you can see the lake here. Over here, we have another milepost marker. And so this is milepost 52. And again, as we just explained, that is the mileage on the Kinghorn. So for the original line for the Nipigon subdivision and the Dorion subdivision, we need to subtract 49.7, and so that becomes 2.3 miles. So milepost 2.3. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue plugging our way to the west here as it's getting a little bit lighter out, and we'll be at our destination not too long. Okay, back in the saddle here. I'm just plugging along. So you can see the continuation here of Cedar Shores Road. And again, here you can see how it does appear that they did dig gravel or ballast all alongside here. You can see the bottom end of the telegraph pole there. And so it appears as though quite a bit of material was dug out of these till ridges here beside the grade. All right, so what I'm going to do is just keep you moving along here, and so I'll zip you ahead, and you can just enjoy the scenery here. All these nice little cuts here that we're going through, and all of the beautiful fall colors, all the ties here. Look at all the ties still in their place, whole bunch of them here. Brakes are kind of squeaky because it's wet. Another tie there. Here you can see just this beautiful view of this nice little lake here. Again, we can see a little bit of blue sky, which is nice. Some ducks on the lake. Here you can see another piece of tie. Our destination is just up ahead there. All right, so as we near our destination here, just to our right, to the left, to the north is what is known as Rolland Lake. These probably the lakes that were all connected at one point, right? And then sort of the railway cut them in half. Same thing with the highway. So you can see kind of the expanse here of Rolland Lake. You can see there's a bunch of cabins and camps and homes and things like that on the lake. And so right here somewhere, you can kind of see this little bit of a flat area here. So this was actually the home of a logging operation for a number of years. First, it was known as there was a company called the Cedar company that had a stop here, and then there was a I believe the Brompton Pulp and Paper Company was cutting here, and then they were dumping the logs in the Blackwater River and floating them. And that's why you're going to see on subsequent episodes the crossings of the Blackwater River. You're going to see that the bridges that are there have actually been modified to allow the passage of logs on the river. So it's kind of neat to see. So we've basically arrived at our destination. This is Rolland Lake Road. And so we're just going to hop across the road here. And so this kind of picks up where we left off on a previous hike that we did back in August. And so here the grade basically continues on to the west. And so the next station that's coming up, is Neza, which is just a few miles down. And then again, the grade just continues working its way west, and then the next kind of big stop is Beardmore. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed today's adventure and some of the neat things we see. It's kind of a little bit of a shorter one, but certainly got to enjoy the fall colors, and I got to enjoy the nice wet conditions. And so we're going to be back just as soon as we can with more episodes and more adventures, so stay tuned.